sequencing what you're going to need to make today's scrumptious dessert. We'll take you through. Okay, so let's get on with making our gajar. So I've got the pan on the heat, and to that I am going to add my ghee. So that's been cooking for about 5 minutes. During that time, I suppose in total I've used about half a cup of water in there. Right, let's see how that's doing. Oh, I can smell the cardamom and the cinnamon, which actually I love the smell of cardamom and cinnamon. What I'm going to do is I'm now going to add my cardamom powder. I'm using more, I'm using about 2 teaspoons actually, not more, but about 2 teaspoons of this because it's ready-made cardamom powder. If you're making your own cardamom powder at home, you probably need less. So, as I'm using the back of my spoon, I can see that the carrots are easily starting to mash up. They're not completely mashing, but they're starting to easily mash up against the pan. So that tells me I'm at the right stage to add my condensed milk. And I'm being very careful because it's very sticky. So that's about half a can, as you can see there. So that's been cooking for about 5 minutes. See where it is at. I can tell you it smells amazing. That's all the cinnamon and the cardamom. The sugar, once you add the condensed milk, it actually brings out quite a nice smell as well. So once again, just mashing that to see how it's coming along. It's getting there. And I'm going to need to burn off all of the liquid there. But what I am going to do at this stage is also add my chopped nuts. Going to see how that's doing after 2 minutes. Okay, I can feel now. See, it is getting there. It's forming. I think that's about the right consistency for me to be able to fill. So I'm going to turn off the heat and let that cool. So it probably needs a good 10 minutes at least to cool down before I start filling the parcels. So here's my pastry. As you'll notice, I've covered it with a little bit of wet cloth. It's just that this pastry does tend to dry out very quickly. So what I've also done now, oh, actually before I make the pastry, I need to make the glue. So there's the flour that I had earlier on. Just going to add some water to the flour. So that consistency there, as you can see, quite loopy, should be okay. So to fill the parcels, how do you fill them? If you take these out too early and if you don't keep them moist enough, they tend to be more difficult to handle. So now notice I've just used my fingers, and this is just practice, but I've just used my fingers to make the samosa shape. But if you're new, what you can do is fold it over, keep your finger on it and fold the cross back. Okay, and then what you want to do is the bit that's open is where you want to add the glue. Stick it together. This helps to have tissue in my hand. So you formed your little parcel there. And then what you do is a bit more of the glue. Parcel number one. Okay, so now you can see we have filled all of the samosas. It's taken me about a minute each, so 10 minutes it's taken to do about 10 samosas. I'm just going to fry one for now because I want to freeze the rest. You can put them in the freezer and then just take them out of the freezer straight to the frying pan whenever you want to fry them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my samosa and make sure the oil's quite hot, and then in it goes. So there you have it. It's my samosa. I am just going to dust it with a little bit of icing sugar. Not too much. And also a tiny bit of cinnamon powder. Again, not too much. And there you have it, Gajar Halwa Samosa with a dollop of ice cream. Just goes down really well. I'll show you what the inside looks like. There you go. nice and ready to eat.
Perfect.
Thank you for today. Be sure to subscribe and watch out for some more new recipes. That's for me today. Bye.